Hello and welcome back to Metta Minds with Miss Helene. I am Miss Helene and this is the place where we unlock the power of our minds. Today we are going to be talking about our emotions and feelings. Our emotions are feelings that we feel when we experience something in life. So you could be feeling sadness, happiness, anger, frustration, excitement, joy, the list goes on. Once we understand that they do exist and it's okay to feel them, then we can look at them with understanding, understand why we're feeling them, and then we look at them with love. Sometimes when we feel an unhappy emotion like sadness, being worried, stressed out, or confused, we might try and push that feeling away because we're afraid of feeling it. When we see and start to understand our emotions, we can have a look at them for truly what they are. Once we understand them, we can figure out how to solve them, figure out where they came from, and figure out how we can overcome them. Once we know how to balance it out and handle those emotions, we start creating our own happiness. Today, we're going to be drawing some faces full of emotion and figuring out what made us feel that particular way. All you need is a piece of paper and some coloring in pencils. So get that ready and then let's go. For this activity, we just need one piece of paper and some coloring pencils. After we've opened up the 6 squares, we're going to draw 3 different kinds of emotions in the top 3, and then we're going to write about them in the bottom ones. Today I'm going to pick 3 emotions. The first one I'm going to draw in the middle is anger, sometimes when I'm feeling angry. Think about what your face would look like when you feel angry. So what happens to your eyebrows? And draw them in. What happens to your eyes? What do they look like when you're really angry? Maybe you can make that face to see how to draw it. What happens to your mouth? What kind of mouth shape do you have when you're feeling so angry? Are you shouting things maybe? Great. Another feeling you might feel is sadness. I'm going to draw sadness over here. What happens to your eyebrows when you feel sad? What happens to your eyes when you feel sad? What kind of shapes do they take? What kind of shape does your mouth make when you're sad? You might even have a few tears. The third emotion I'm going to draw is when I feel happy. What does your face look like when it's happy? What do your eyebrows look like? What happens to your mouth? Okay, now I'm ready to color these in. You can color these in to look like you. And the colors will help us also understand a bit more about how we feel. Sometimes when we're feeling angry, we might feel a bit more red in the face, a bit more flushed, because there's a lot of blood that rushes to our face when we're feeling angry. And what about when we're feeling sad? Does the colors on our face change? Sometimes when I'm sad, I feel like I'm a lot more paler than usual. I feel like the whole weight of the world is sitting on my shoulders. When I'm happy though, I feel like I have these bright rosy cheeks. And I feel like I have a glow. Great, once we've drawn the faces, we're going to write underneath about how we feel when we feel these emotions. The worries of the whole world are on my shoulders. I feel so sad, and I feel like crying. I feel like all I can think about is the sad parts. Is being sad. When I feel angry, oh my goodness, I feel like a bit out of control. I feel like screaming. I feel like clenching my fists like this. Ugh. I feel like shouting. Sometimes, I even feel like running. Oh, and when I'm happy, I feel like sunshine. I feel like nothing can stop me. I feel happy. I feel content. I feel like dancing. So those are just 3 of so many emotions that you can feel. If you have some emotion cards, they will help you understand how you feel. Or you can even make your own emotion cards like how we've done. So all we did today was think about 3 emotions that we might feel and how each of them makes us feel, just so we can understand why we feel this way and how it comes about. Understanding why we feel a particular way starts with understanding and being aware of ourselves. Once we're so aware of how we're feeling and why we're feeling these, we are able to handle and balance anything that comes our way, giving us strength and power to create our own happiness. Knowing your feelings and why they happen is the first step. So you did great work today, and I'm so proud of you. I will see you next week for Metta Minds with Miss Helen.